What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Daily Habits. Second day in a row doing the videos. Looks like it might be a streak. I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it's a good celebration. Second video in a row. Today I want to talk a little bit about how I've been questioning that am I just really failing in the things I do. So, for folks who don't know, I live in Seattle. I work for a big tech company, and as you probably know, all the tech companies in Seattle are doing big layoffs, and the company I work for is not immune to that. So they're going through their rounds of layoffs right now, and I told my wife about how there's going to be layoffs, and she asked, well, you're doing good at work, right? And then I asked myself, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing good. And that brings me to a point where when we were growing up, we rank ourselves by our own individual performance. Through exams, through grades, through projects. And then you get an A or B or C by your own efforts. And a lot of that even goes into the beginning of work too. When you first started working, your performance is just evaluated by what you can do. But as you get older, as you get progress in your career, you realize that a lot of things are not in your control, even with the work you do. Your project overall could be in a downward trend. But however, you are one of maybe 50, 60 people in this project, right? And the overall status of that program seems to easily weigh on yourself if you're not aware of it. So while you might be putting a lot of effort into work, you might be effective in your own little circle of work, but the overall project is not doing well, and therefore you feel that you're not doing well. All right, so that is something for me to be cognizant about, is that when I ask myself, am I doing well? I think basically what I need to ask myself to rate my performance is, am I slacking? Am I procrastinating? And the answers to all those questions are no, I'm not procrastinating. I am putting effort to work. And one of the habits I have is the 1 hour deep work at minimum. What that means is that, beyond all the meetings, going through email, doing work, there's still 1 hour I dedicated full on deep work into contributing to the project. And I think that help keeps my sanity and have myself be aware that I am doing well. And if there's finally rounds of layoffs and I get picked, so be it. Right? It's not really about me at that point. And that brings me to another point. I think knowing that there are layoffs, knowing that the economy is not as great as what it is a year ago, it brings out the bad part of my personality, which is the worrying side of me. That side always comes out at times, be it we're going into recession when it's not really impacting me. If you think about at the beginning of COVID, the whole world is shutting down, and we're not really going to work, right? And that was 2-3 years ago, and now we're going through another downturn because what we thought in the beginning of COVID was that the shutdown actually helped the economy in a certain way. It helped the tech industry. So they They grew a lot for the past couple years, and now they're saying, oh, wait a minute, that trend is no longer valid. We're going to hit a recession, especially in tech. Alright, so there's always something to worry about, and because of my worrying nature, I tend to fall victims to that, and I just need to know that I need to definitely keep that in check. I'll talk a little bit more about it next time, but I think overall, because of negative news, my personality tends to worry, and I need to be aware of that and do less of that, I guess. That's it for today, and thank you all for listening. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. I would love to do more, and till next time, thank you. Bye bye.